So I haven't read this yet. I opened this up and thought I would read this live on stream, so I don't know anything about this yet. But according to the CNN politics like breaking news ticker, Hurricane Ian, blah blah blah, historic day, blah blah blah, student loans, pickleball. According to the CNN news ticker, pickleball? What the fuck is pickleball? So I'm gonna click on this real quick. What the fuck? Pickleball? Where's pickleball? Alright, apparently I got lied to. There's no pickleball, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, Biden administration scales back student loan forgiveness plan as states sue. Uh-oh. The Biden administration scaled back eligibility for its student loan forgiveness plan Thursday, the same day 6 Republican-led states sued President Joe Biden in an effort to block his student loan forgiveness plan from taking effect. Borrowers whose federal student loans are guaranteed by the government but held by private lenders will now be excluded from receiving debt relief. Around 770,000 people will be affected by this change, according to the administration official. Now, I don't know about you, but this is not good. People expecting something, being promised something, and then having that something removed like 2 months later, right? A lot of people have probably already made plans based around this bullshit. You know, you get $10,000 of student loan debt relief. That's a lot of money. You could maybe fix your car. You could maybe buy a new refrigerator that doesn't leak. You could maybe, I don't know, have food security for the next year. And now, Joe Biden is like, never mind. So, is this like an example of Joe Biden just not really caring enough to fight for his own policy? Or is there like a 5-dimensional chess thing going on? Is Joe Biden gonna reissue this in another way that's more legally sound? What's going on? Realon, 70s R's. Happy birthday to EC daughter as well. Holy shit. Happy goddamn B-Day. The Department of Education initially said that these loans, many of which were made under the former Federal Family Education Loan Program and Federal Perkins Loan Program. Who the fuck is Perkins? Would be eligible for the one-time forgiveness action as long as the borrower consolidated his or her debt into the Federal Direct Loan Program. What about their debt? What about the non-binary student loan borrowers? What the hell is this fucking shit? You know, it takes less characters to write there. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. On Thursday, the department reversed course. According to its website, privately held federal student loans must have been consolidated before September 29 in order to be eligible for the debt relief. So I have a question. Now, again, I've never went to college. I don't know anything about college student loans. I know nothing about it. Okay, so I need someone else to educate me on this. Was this announced before? Did they say you have a deadline to do this action before we renege on our deal? Or did they just pop it out of nowhere? Oh, sorry, not sorry. If you didn't do this random obscure thing that no one talked about, you're fucked? What exactly? Because I don't know. I don't have student loan debt. I don't know anything about this. Okay, so I'm genuinely just asking questions. If you're watching the video version of this, feel free to leave a comment down below. Borrowers with privately held federal student loans who have not consolidated yet are currently out of luck, though the Department of Education said it is assessing whether there are alternative pathways to provide relief. Borrowers with privately held federal student loans represent a small portion of the 43 million federal student loan borrowers. There are about 4 million borrowers with the federal family education loans, but not all of those people are likely eligible for the loan forgiveness plan, which also includes an income requirement. Quote, our goal is to provide relief to as many eligible borrowers. I hate that word, borrower. What the fuck? Can we come up with a different word here? as quickly and easily as possible. And this will allow us to achieve that goal while we continue to explore additional legally available options to provide relief to borrowers with privately owned loans and Perkins loans, including whether borrower could receive one-time debt relief without needing to consolidate the department. So, okay, my question is, why didn't you do this before? 2 months ago. When you announced this, why, like, what? Why all of a sudden? Borrower with privately held student federal loan who applied to consolidate their loans into direct loans before September 29 will obtain one-time debt relief. The program is now defunct, and only a small percentage of borrower have loans. This is a completely different program than direct loans, the statement said. Lawsuit argues forgiveness will hurt loan services. Oh, the poor debt collectors. The poor debt collectors. Oh, no. Oh, no. The debt collectors. Hasn't anybody ever thought of the debt collectors? I know I haven't, so I'm going to scroll past that. How Biden's plans will work. Under Biden's plan, individual borrower who earn less than $125K in either 2020 or 21, and married couples or heads of households who make less than $250,000 annually in those years will see up to $10,000 in the federal student loan debt forgiveness if a qualifying borrower. So anyway, it seems to me that there's a lot of shit going on here. So this is my analysis. That's right. I'm giving you I've read 20% of the article, and now it's time to analyze. So Republicans, what they're doing is they're like trying to tax student loan debt forgiveness as income in Republican states. Now, okay, I mean, that's not like, I don't know, like the student loan debt forgiveness is only for people under 125K. So, it's not like they're going to be in a giant percentage income bracket. Most of these people, probably won't even really pay that much tax. Some people might not even pay any tax on this, depending on their brackets. So again, I don't know. Republican states are just like to me, like I don't know how and why Republicans would do something so unpopular. But then again, also look at this country in media literacy in this country. Like, look at media literacy. Like, if you walked up to someone on the side of the street, someone that has a student loan, whatever, and you ask them, hey, how do you feel about Republicans taking away student loans in, whatever states that they have control in? How do you feel about Joe Biden reneging on this plan? They're going to probably be like, what? What? They're going to probably be like, huh? Why? Because they don't fucking read the news. So Republicans can do the most unhelpful, unpopular shit in the world, and no one knows anything about it because Americans are fucking stupid and they don't read the news, right? And then let's say Americans do read the news, right? There's so much bullshit out there. How the fuck are they going to find out what the actual news that affects them is, right? So let's say someone does have the idea, let me pay attention to the news sources here. Even then, there's a good chance they're not going to hear about this shit. So again, that's why Republicans do the most unpopular shit in the world, because no one cares. No one cares. Until it affects them, until someone's trying to go into the hospital and, oh, sorry, we're going to let you hemorrhage and die because you have a fucking 2-week-old fetus inside of you, so we can't operate on you, right? Until that happens, people are just, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Until it affects them directly in a very serious way, the average American doesn't give a fuck. So, but anyway, Joe Biden should be fighting harder on this, especially with messaging. Like, at least, like, even if all the legal shit of whatever, all the policy is the same, at least message. At least put out, like, a fucking presidential address. Sit at the goddamn Resolute desk and say, I'm fighting for you, Americans. Republicans are trying to take away this really popular plan, and I'm fighting for you. At the very least. But he's not doing that either. Unless I missed something. I don't know. It's possible I missed something, but goddamn. Some fucked up ass shit, let me tell you.